When do you work illegally and when does your employer employ you illegally? Remember, it's forbidden to work illegally in Slovakia. You work illegally if you work for an employer without a contract, without a work permit, or without a residence permit in Slovakia. If you work illegally in Slovakia, you can be fined for up to €331. The employer employs you illegally if they do not register you with the social insurance agency in time, that is, within 7 days of starting work. If you have doubts whether your employer has registered you, you can always contact the social insurance agency. The employer employs you in violation of the law if they state a lower wage in the employment contract and pay the rest of the agreed remuneration to you unofficially. Or in the employment contract, they state a lower number of working hours than the number you are actually supposed to work according to the oral agreement. Although it may seem to you more worthwhile to work without a contract at the moment because you get more money in cash than you would get under an employment contract, in reality, this is not the case. Illegal work will not pay off for you, especially for the following reasons. Your employer does not pay health insurance for you, and you may have a problem if you need a doctor. If you become ill, you will not receive any money from your employer or the state. Your employer may dismiss you at any time without giving a reason. You are not entitled to a paid leave. When you get old, the state will not pay you a pension. The banks will not give you a loan. If you lose your job, you will not receive unemployment financial support. If you do not have a contract and your employer does not pay you the agreed amount, you will be in a much worse legal position while trying to obtain unpaid money than if you had a contract. Important advice: do not only think short term. Also think about the future and possible rainy days when working legally will pay off. When does your employment start? By signing an employment contract. The employment contract must be in writing. Keep one signed copy of your employment contract safe at home. What must the employment contract contain? The contract must contain the work you will perform, including a description of the most demanding activity, the place where you will perform the work, that is, the address of the workplace or the company headquarters, the rate of pay, with the day of starting the work. The employment contract may also contain additional working conditions. Duration of employment, number of days of leave, probatory period, payment date, working hours, length of notice, and other conditions. Important advice: the employment contract can contain a lot of important information, so it is best to take it home and take your time to read it before signing it, or consult with a lawyer if you do not understand anything within it. You can find more information in our Refugee Labor Kit at www.hrl.sk. This video was created as part of the Refugee Empowerment for Labor Market Integration project, which was supported by the Government of the United States from the Julia Taft Refugee Fund. The Human Rights League is solely responsible for the content of this video.